This video will go over muscular fitness assessments that are used for muscular fitness. You can choose to do bench press, leg press, or squats to determine muscular strength. For the purpose of this video, I did bench press. But the protocol is similar for all assessments of strength. A 1RM or 1 repetition maximum refers to the greatest resistance that can be moved through the full range of motion in a controlled manner with good posture. This has been standard for dynamic strength assessment. It is important to have a 5 to 10 minute low intensity aerobic exercise warm-up. You can choose to do treadmill, cycle, ergometer. It's up to you. It is recommended to warm up with several reps with light load of specific exercise that will be used to determine the 1RM. Once you are warmed up, the initial weight that you put on should be 50 to 70% of perceived capacity. You want to determine the 1RM within 4 trials and rest 3 to 5 minutes between trials. Resistance should be increased progressively by 2.5 to 20 kilograms or 5.5 to 44 pounds until the subject cannot complete the selected repetitions. All reps should be performed at the same speed and range of motion to instill consistency between trials. The final weight lifted successfully is recorded as the absolute 1RM. Strength to weight ratio is a formula where you divide the weight pushed in pounds over the body weight in pounds. The ratio gives you a fitness category that you can refer to on the ACSM book. It is categorized from superior to very poor. So I just went over a maximal strength test. Now I will explain a submaximal strength test and what the difference is. So, as previously mentioned, a maximal strength is the greatest resistance that can be moved once with proper form. With the maximal test also, such as the 1RM, with heavy weights can place unreasonable amount of stress on the muscles, bones, and connective tissues, which a submaximal test won't. A maximal attempt also tends to increase blood pressure beyond that which is normally encountered when using submaximal weights. A submaximal strength test will measure anaerobic endurance, which is not to get confused with cardiovascular endurance. Anaerobic endurance relates to a person's ability to perform successive muscular contractions with a heavy near maximal load for a relatively short period of time. Less than 2 minutes. Two scientists, Anderson and Hartley, indicated that there is a direct relationship between reps to fatigue and the percentage of maximal load. As percentage of maximal weight increases, the number of repetitions decreases. An example is, if your 1RM is 200 pounds, then you can perform 10 reps to fatigue with 150 pounds. This submaximal test is good for sedentary, adolescents, or older populations. You want to perform 2 to 10 reps when predicting the 1RM. This is the formula for the predicted 1RM. Predicted 1RM equals weight lifted divided by 1.027 minus 0.0278 times x, where x is the number of reps performed. Now let's move on to the push-up assessment, which is used to assess muscular endurance. Muscular endurance is the ability of a muscle group to execute repeated muscle actions over a period of time sufficient to cause muscular fatigue. The goal is to perform as many push-ups without rest. You want to exhale when pushing off the floor. Your hands are positioned under the shoulder, pointing forward. Back must remain straight, head up, and the elbows must extend fully on the way up. On the way down, the chin must touch the mat. The number of reps is the score. The test is stopped when proper form is not maintained within 2 reps. We are using the toes as the pivotal point for these push-ups. For the modified push-ups, they follow a similar protocol, except the knee is used as the pivotal point. You want to have your back straight still, head up, full elbow extension, and chin touching the mat, and legs together, lower leg in contact with the mat. with ankles plantar flexed. The ACSM guidelines has fitness categories according to the push-up by age and sex. The categories range from needs improvement to excellent.